On this trip, I'm headed out with my buddy Scott to chase bears and do some scouting for elk for the fall. We'll be out for 5 days and have 8 trail cams to set, which should give us the information that we need to chase elk in the fall. Right as we got to where we're going to be setting up, there is a gross looking storm.
Welcome to bear camp.
Welcome to bear camp.
Oh, yeah.
Right as we got into camp, it stopped raining. The sun came out. Well, poop on the board with your boy, Ridge and Timber. That one's some better size. It's our 4th shit and kilometer less. Well, we just took a 20-25 minute drive to nowhere, and we're gonna go hike in and see if we see some elk sign. See if it's good habitat for the fall. We just saw our first bear. Oh, there's a
grouse.
A booner grouse. Let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, you can probably see it. It's massive on the screen, I bet.
Yeah, decent medium-sized bear.
Scott didn't want to shoot it.
Not a day, one night bear.
The end of that road that we were on was a bit of a bust. But good for deer, probably. Not for elk or bears. Well, we just came around this corner to Glass's hillside across from us, all the way over there, and we found our first elk.
There we go. We've got a bull elk.
Yeah, he's got brow tine out front,
yeah, that's
on
what
both.
I mean. Like, maybe he'll turn into a 4 or a 5. Maybe it's just a little bit early for growth out here.
Yeah. There. That's a ways out. It's a brown blob. It's going up the hill slowly. But if you go to those trees, like those two that are near the very top, right where you follow the tree line and then it curves up. Those 2 big trees that are there in the opening, just below them to the left. That's the best example I can give.
Oh yeah, it's moving.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
It's looking down towards us now. Good eye, man. Spotted on the cut over there. Cody spotted it. Just checking it out, see how good it is.
I don't think it's I think it might be a black. Yeah, that's just a blonde. Yeah, I was like that now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I keep getting back and forth. Maybe
it's. I'm not getting big vibes.
No, I would say
I'm not getting big bear vibes.
It's nice because it's a color phase. Yeah. And that's the next thing I want is a color phase. But
it's not looking huge there.
No, I think it's a good size, but it's not as big as I thought it was initially.
No, it's a pretty bear though.
The bear was just over 1,000 yards away and showed no signs of slowing down, so we decided that we would not go after him.
A little bit liquidy. Yeah,
That's more how I wanted it. Yeah, I guess must have laid down and just disappeared. Just still nuts to me. There is an animal that's over there, but we don't know what it is. So we'll keep going. Wasn't able to pick up the deer or elk, whatever it was that I had seen. But we kept on driving, and now we're finding a bunch more elk poop. So we'll maybe look for a game trail nearby and then see if we can put out another trail cam.
Maybe an elk.
Where,
Looks like an elk.
where about?
Bottom corner of this big green cut.
On the bottom right, bottom
very
left?
bottom right corner. There it is. Can you tighten it?
You're on.
Still on, still on, still on.
Should probably be fine.
Yeah, it's an elk. She's to the right of that patch.
I think it has headgear, but I'm not sure. Well, we were headed in to go and put a trail cam where we saw a cow earlier, and we bumped her. I was able to get a little bit of footage of her and kept her interest. She kept coming back to see what on earth we were, but we're gonna go into that area obviously because it's good and drop a cam. I'm glad I was filming.
I'm okay, folks.
We did it all to get into this spot because we've been driving probably for an hour to get into this spot, so we're gonna fucking get into this spot.
Unfortunately, the rest of the evening was a bust, as we did not see any sign of bears or elk.
My spicy noodles and extra hot bear pepperoni are kind of going through me today. Makes for a fun trip.
That is very nice and fresh.
That's a massive bear. Still reasonably fresh.
Well, we're clearly in a decent zone now.
We've seen about 6 poops in the last 10 minutes or so, and then spent the next few hours wandering roads looking for more sign, but unfortunately we didn't see anything, so we headed back for lunch. So we're all the way up in the Alpine. We're at over 17. We're at like 1,800 meters, and we're trying to figure out if we should set a cam in here because we've seen a bunch of elk track. And we stumbled into 2 cow elk. So definitely the right zone. And yeah, we'll be setting up a cam for sure then.
They just got spooked. Something spooked.
That's in comparison to Scott's hand. And then it goes on there.
Wow. I've never seen a wolf track that defined and that big. That's...
So my story is that the wolf was chasing the bull, and that's why we have wolf track running, bull track running. Oops. Pretty big wolf, hopefully a big bull. We'll find out. Well, yeah, I hope it's still alive. Well, Scott and I just split up. I'm gonna sit and glass this absolutely massive cut. He's gonna go for a walk, check out other parts of the cut and another cut. Lots to look at. Hopefully something steps out. Well, we just hiked a game trail, but absolutely no sign. So, no more further investigation needed. But we did find one more karma can. That's a bear. So, it's a nice color phase, and we are ripping to see if we can go and pick it back up. As you can see by our walk of shame, we did not come up with a bear, but at least good to get a opportunity and do a little bit of a stalk. Wind sucked, terrain sucked, smart bear. Looked over some of the footage again of the bear from earlier, and we must have been focusing so hard on the size of the bear before we didn't notice this teeny tiny little cub with it. So, cannot go back to her. So I gotta come up with a new plan for the evening. Well, we're out for an afternoon walk, and we thought, man, beautiful country. Surely there should be some deer or elk. And we found 2 elk. No bears still, but we found elk. Lots of elk. I don't want to move it. Buddy. He's got some bright colored antlers.
Did you look there standing on the side by side?
Oh, fuck.
Like, where are you? Why? He's walking right at us. he's pissing.
Went for our little journey and ran into 2 bulls originally. One ran away, the other one stayed out, and then we found a third one showed up and walked to about 60 yards from us.
Yeah. Very reminiscent of our island hunt last year together. So watch that if you haven't yet.
Bulls,
basically the same thing.
Bulls just love us. I don't know. There's something about us. Well, after glassing this one hillside 3 times, we finally found animals on it. There's 2 cow elk and a whitetail doe. But it's just good to finally see something because we knew it should be productive.
Perfect. Good eye. So yeah, I mean, it was just looking up that hill the wrong times.
Yeah. This is why it's great to drive your own car. You have your own manservant to move sticks out of the way for you. Thank you, manservant.
So that's a no on the foot massage.
That's a no on the foot massage.
We're out for the last morning and stopped to glass some shade, hoping to see a bear, and ended up turning up a nice mule buck. No bears though. ABB. Anything but bears. So we have no other great plans on where we might find bears, so we're gonna start walking some roads. We just ran into a whitetail doe, and she was very curious of us. She ended up walking into 5 yards. My rangefinder wouldn't even give me a range. It was too close. Off to walk road number 2.
Oh, he doesn't care. Ribbit. Well, after cutting, I don't know, 3-4 decent sized locks, we come to one that we're not gonna be able to get through.
The final boss.
The final boss. We've spent a good amount of time trying to get here, probably almost 2 hours at this point.
Yeah.
And we can't get there, so we're gonna, I guess, turn around and go fist ourselves back at camp or something. Well, it's our last evening, and Scott and I split up. I'm going to the road where we saw the deer earlier today. He's going to the cut where we saw the sow with the cub yesterday.
Every trip into the backcountry is a learning experience. You look back at what went right, analyze what went wrong, and carry those lessons into the next trip. Out here, success isn't just about what you bring home, It's about getting better every time you step foot in the mountains.
Looks like I dropped my wedding ring in camp somewhere, so I have a rough idea of where it is, so fingers crossed. The good thing is at least we didn't hit the highway before I figured it out, so it's not too far back to camp. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
So after adding an hour onto our morning trip, we did not find Scott's wedding ring, unfortunately.